Okay, let us continue then in our wonderful adventure in Dwarf Fortress. Yay for us! Okay, and our first shrooms are actually, you know, the fuck is this? The fuck? Now it's flooding. Fuck? That's not good. In hindsight, those levers should not have been there. I'm gonna lose a fuck ton of water. Pull all the levers. Okay, you pulled one. That cut off that place. Okay, just remove that door. I know it's a sucky thing to do, but we have to get rid of the water. So, this will spread out and then it will go away. And it will be fine. It will dry out. Okay, so this seems like an interesting thing. Why is it flooding suddenly? Damn it, I shouldn't have put the levers in there. That was a mistake. Okay, so make sure that not all of these are open at the same time, like ever. This will dry out. Let's just make a door here again. It'll be fine. It's just a... See, you can see it's drying out already. That was curious all the same, though. Okay, they suspended that. Apparently that's not a good thing. Okay, these are blocked off, so that's fine. It's interesting that it flooded now and not... Oh, maybe because the river is backed up with ice. Oh, that could be a thing. It didn't previously, but then every time I've tried this construction, it has been a case of the river being, you know, unfreezing or freezing at the same time, not in pieces. So I can see how that could be a thing. Okay, but that's fine. We're good. We're good. Managed to pull the lever fast enough without everything going to hell. Okay, speaking of, let's set this up as our hospital area, because a place that might end up underwater. I mean, why wouldn't you put immobilized dwarves there? So I for zones, H to set this as a hospital, and big H to take a look at the settings. And now they should carry all the stuff over there, and that should be fine. Okay, so bucket full. Well, I guess it would be, what with this place being recently flooded. So now we can take a look at what supplies we have. We have cloth, we have thread, we have buckets, we have even got powder for casts, which is good, but we want to make some splints and crutches, just in case we have that kind of a problem. So these do not have a keyboard shortcut, so they just have to be made normally. Okay, so this has mostly dried out. I mean, it's a big reservoir, we'll be fine. Okay, the floodgates have been installed. This is actually the wrong place to put those, then we'll put them in the hall down here. And this is going to be our proper hospital and water source anyway. Later on, we do not want to actually use that one over much. I mean, I wanted to set up something like straight away, but well, you know, it'll be fine, it will be fine. Oh, cobaltite, wonderful, completely useless. Tetrahedrite, not quite as useless. And native silver, which is very nice, of course. Okay, and apparently we're out of plump helmet seeds. As these are used, we will get more, so that'll be fine. And I think I actually want to start removing most of these. Well, some of these anyway. I mean, I could keep them up here, I suppose, but I'd rather not, I think. Yeah, we'll remove most of these and move them underground. Actually, okay, fine, not yet, okay? Not yet. It'll It's fine. We'll just cancel the removal. It's fine. We'll move downstairs later. We can keep these where they are for now. It'll be fine. Okay, so the main hall level is doing good. We will move the food down here though, and we'll well, actually after we have built a few tables and stuff. Okay, bismuthinite, eh? That's a good one. That allows us to make bismuth bronze as opposed to normal bronze. Of course, if we have... Oh! Hello! Hello, precious. That would be a really valuable thing to have. Mostly those are formed next to lava or magma, but we couldn't have magma this high up, I think, so I'm gonna dig those out. And if they detect wormstone, they're gonna tell me anyway, so that's fine as well. That's some really good gems right there. That's valuable stuff, and this will be our big food storage area anyway, so we're gonna do that. Okay, floodgates, floodgates, floodgates. We want levers out in the hall, of course, because that's the smart way to do it. And a couple of doors, again, to prevent flooding. Because a big enough flooding down here, oh, that could be bad, right? Okay, the river is frozen, but we have our store of stuff. Okay. This seems good. I could actually do something naughty. Let's do this. And then I build floor. I'm gonna build some floor over that just so that it doesn't fuck with things. Right here. So let's bring it out and dry it out. That should be quite fine indeed. Also, I'm gonna build myself a way south, underground, next to the river, so that we can go fishing in the spring. There we go. So this should flood out and should be relatively safe, and then we should be able to build a floor there without any problems, hopefully. This floodgate is closed, so that should be perfectly fine as well. And you can just keep on digging, my ducklings. Wow, it's a big chunk of emerald too. 7 of them. Wow, epic.
We're here to help.
Okay, some more migrants. Well, they have... Okay, those green guys, they're peasants. That means they don't have any skills. Wonderful. Unskilled dwarfs. And how many fucking kids did you bring? Oh, although we do have an engraver. That's actually a good thing. I will take an engraver. You use them for smoothing and... Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Engraving walls. And that makes them really good to have. Because engraved wall... Really? You have level 1. Oh, Jesus. That's all you have? I had hoped for more. Okay. So we have a good armorer who is at level 7. Clothes maker, weaver, blah blah blah, and a gem setter as well. Gem setting might be useful for us. Maybe. Okay, let's consider this. So we have a... what? Okay, you can be that, you can continue being that, and... you can be a gem cutter, I suppose. I guess we're gonna finally make a gem cutters thingy and start training him up from scratch. I mean, we might as well. Next migrant wave, we will consider getting some fisher dwarfs. Okay, as for this, as for this, as for this. Smooth the walls. Smoothing walls, he'll smooth them just fine either way, right? It doesn't require any special skill. Engravings, though, their quality heavily depends upon just how good the engraver is. So you want to train them up by smoothing walls before actually using them for engraving. So that's the thing. And very soon now we will get ourselves the first merchant caravan. Are there any bones, though? That skull, that remains. Okay, we did get some more livestock, so kitten, piglet. Oh, those are both pets, so we won't be able to kill them, unfortunately. So that's an unfortunate thing. So this is the furthest, this is the closest one. As long as I don't open them at the same time, it will be fine. Probably. Hopefully, kind of, as a thing. Okay, so this seems fine, but let's build some more. Actually, no. You're gonna want a lot of those, so build me a fuckton, please. You may proceed. Okay, so we have some decent harvests. We're not gonna starve. Probably. We might run out of booze, though. Actually, that is an important thing we need to consider. Booze is important. So one of you peasants, you have now been drafted as our booze guy. And we are gonna make a still. Perhaps I have waited a while to make this, I know, and it is unrealistic to play it this way, but all the same. Okay, I do want a wood storage, but I don't want it there, because then everything will be filled up with wood. I want a nice small one, say here, so that that guy doesn't have to run as far for wood, and that should take care of our idlers. Do we have wood supplies still? We do, so we're good on that. Okay, so cold climb, but all the same we are doing okay. Where are... they're digging below, right? Yes, they are. So you are a what? A lime maker. How are you doing on the mining front? Pretty good. You're making progress. You're up to level 3. And that's the thing, they'll start making progress faster because they speed up significantly as they get more skilled, and the experience gain is per the amount they have actually dug out. Actually, you, are you up to level 2 yet? No, you've just started. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. Okay, so, floodgate, no, we want this one on this lever, and this one on this lever. Good. Okay, that looks good. And after those are linked up... well, actually, no, we won't be able to link them up, will we? It's all underwater now, so that's not a thing. Okay, so an actual pig as a pet. Wonderful. Why isn't this getting brewed? Where is that peasant? Oh, probably carrying wood or something. Okay, that's fine then, I suppose. Okay. Actually, suspend that. Okay, so build sea wall. Okay. U for making it epic. Something like this. And use mudstone. This will be our fishing area, incidentally. Right, we want to make this here, so... okay, more mudstone. And this is gonna be walled off from below. This will only be accessible from below, I mean. Making a safe fishing area that will not be vulnerable to death and destruction. In fact, ramp. We'll build one ramp here. Well, we can... actually, we don't want to make it from logs. Play that order. Capital C for this. Not ordinary C, capital C. Ramp. And pick the right material. Cobaltite will do. Now, we'll temporarily turn on masonry for everyone. Just so that we can swiftly build this. And... We will also want a floor up above, just so that people can't actually drop in from above, because there are flying nasties here as well in this game. And has this been linked up? Do we have... Yes, we do. Good. Also want to build a small wall around here. Also, we'll eventually want to dig out the exposed gems pretty much everywhere, so that our guys have something to train on. Actually, this is a really bad idea. Alright, I was gonna build a floor, but my guys are busy. Well, let's just dig out that, and then we'll open it up later. Okay. And also, important point, we will make this the fishing area, so that all the dwarfs that come... Damn it, wrong button. It's I for zones, so this zone will be for fishing. Okay, right, good. Also, upward stairway right here. Okay, and this will be that area, that's fine. Everybody's doing something else other... Well, they're dragging some stones out there, so that's fine, they're making some progress. Or they're doing something anyway. Okay, still. Booze on repeat, because we need booze. If we run out of booze, it will be a bad thing. They won't actually die of thirst, but still. Okay. Eventually we're gonna use some other futures. We're gonna get a bookkeeper and a manager. Pretty soon, in fact, I think. And that will help as well. In various ways. And that's the thing, safety is important. We do not want to get screwed. There will be attacks by hostile forces, goblins and such, and that could turn out badly for us if we are not prepared. And that's the thing, I want to start thinking about the military pretty soon as well, just, you know, cause we're gonna need a military. Pure and simple. We're gonna need a military, and well, basic walls will be good enough for now, I suppose, so needn't worry about it. Although they will be able to come above now, won't they? Because there's that ramp there, so... Okay, so never mind, actually. Sea, floor... Okay. And like so. Dwarves get bored with drinking the same stuff and eating the same stuff, so I want to make sure they have some variety of food and such, which is why we are doing this. Which is why we are setting up a fishing zone, because as far as actual animals, I don't want my guys out on the map hunting, because then they keep getting killed, and it kind of ends up being a bad thing. So I'd rather not, you know. We're also gonna set up some traps in our territory. Or rather, on the way in. So that's gonna be a thing as well. So, actually, downward stairway, J... Here, dig it out when you can. Okay, there we go, that's our trading. So, bone crap, we want to mark all these crossbows for trade, because that's what we're gonna be using to make the happy things happen. Okay, and mugs. Also gonna be selling all of these, because that's gonna be a thing as well. That's gonna be a thing as well, and we might want to take people off of the actual building stuff, so that they carry all the stuff outside, so that we can actually trade. I will buy a couple more ropes for welds and such, for one thing. I will also buy any metal bars they might have probably, and I will buy all the booze and some of the food they have, because our own production is not ready yet. Okay, so they're carrying all this shit outside. I'm gonna take, well, most of them off it, so that they can actually carry the trading, but I'm gonna leave some guys on it because I do want those walls at least up as soon as possible. Hence a thing. It's a thing. Also, okay, red tourmalines. Those are of average value. Okay. I haven't actually built a... Okay, yeah, they have started to unload their stuff. Oh, and a cat has adopted people. Yeah, you can set people for... You know, make them available as pets, but cats don't give a fuck. They just... You know, adopt people. And then those people belong to those cats, and that's it. Right? Hey, tiger iron. That is extremely valueless, good for training up crappy guys who don't have any experience in gem cutting. Okay, that is getting built, that is looking good, and wait, is that a snowstorm? Yup, it is. Wonderful. So dwarves are gonna be unhappy. How unhappy are they on average? Let's see, lowest happiness is content. Yeah, sleeping without a proper room. Yeah, they don't like that, and they're not gonna like that because, well, they're just not. Okay, we're out of plump helmets apparently, but we'll get more once the booze starts flowing, and that'll be fine. Right, if we get any more anvils with them, I might take them as well. Okay, so he's talking to me, he wants to know if I have any special requests. Special requests make sure that the good, you know, is actually that the merchants take the good in question with them next time they arrive, and that at the same time that good ends up costing significantly more. Hence a thing. That is a thing, and that acts as a thing. Dig out that.
Yes. I see it all now. It's so beautiful.
Oh, so he's been possessed. He's gonna grab some stuff and he's gonna make a special item.
Workshop in the name of invention.
Artifacts, they can be useful, most of the time they're useless. And he started mysterious construction, made entirely of wood, so it's not gonna be very valuable. So you know. Okay, that guy is boozing, as is his right, I suppose, but that's annoying thing all the same.
Winter is upon us.
Yay, winter. Great. The ices are about to entomb us. Okay, so... Can you not dig it out from below? You should be able to, right? I mean, no, they were able to here, right? So that's not a thing. He's gonna spend a fuck ton of time working on that. It's gonna be interesting. I once had my guys make an adamantium floor grate, which was worth $500,000, which is a fuck ton. The thing is, I get bored with that.
It's completed. I've made an amazing artifact.
Yes, a bin. Wonderful. Anyway, I made that grate, and then I abandoned that fortress because I got bored with it. And then every second fortress, at the very least, that I made in that world, they made an artifact with an image of that grate, because it was a great treasure which they had lost and which they missed and which they wanted to recover, and it was awesome the way they were constantly memorializing that one crappy artifact. It's just an amazing feature. Actually, let's read a description for this. This is a willow bin. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It's encircled with bands of willow. On the item is an image of sunberry in pine. Okay. So just a bin of fruit. A fruity bin. Wonderful. He's making booze. That's the thing, we're gonna need to make sure that we have enough barrels, because it's best to make two separate storages for ordinary food and booze, and forbid the use of barrels in the ordinary food storage, just so that you have enough barrels for booze. Okay, now he's coming to trade at the depot Good, so now let's see what we can actually trade. Okay, Shift M to mark all. What? Are you fucking kidding me? I have that little? Well, that kind of changes things. That means we're only on emergency buy then. Can't afford to buy much at all. So one rope, which we need. And that is deceptive. We won't be able to take the 1700 because they're gonna want to have a profit margin as well. So we need the booze and we do need some food, I think. Just to make sure we do make it through winter fine. So, leather bins, those are worth taking as materials. Far better than taking your own leather. Okay, so steel, I'll take one of those. Okay, so let's see. Take the cheap eatables. Okay. Good. Can actually afford quite a bit of food. They didn't have too much booze, but that's fine. We can always drink water if it gets that bad. I'll take plump helmets though. Quite a bit of that. We have all the medical supplies we need, so that's not a thing. Well, other than soap, but who needs soap, right? I mean, disinfecting something, I mean, that has no business in medicine, obviously. So, okay, so we have that. We could take some of these metal bars. Electrum is pretty valuable if you can work it properly, but you can't make weapons and shit out of it, so not that impressed. The raw glass seems pretty cheap, so we can take that, I suppose. Although, just gonna take the crappy glass, and I'm actually gonna take some more barrels because, well, it'll be place to put our booze. Oh, there's some more dwarven beer. Candle nut, willow, mahogany, sure, mango wood buckets, because buckets are cool too. And could afford some basic weaponry, but let's take a copper pick actually. That will allow us to have another miner. And that leaves us at 600 and okay. So let's see. Any seeds? Okay, wheat seeds, and I'm actually gonna take a pair of leather bins. And that should be fine. Hopefully they'll allow me to get away with that much. They did. Okay, so we have our supplies and we'll be fine now. You are no longer needed at the depot. You may proceed to carry the shit inside. Also, it's important to finish this wall, so we're gonna bring everyone back on to this, because we don't have a drawbridge here, so theoretically people could actually, you know, get inside through this side if we don't close it up quickly enough. So you may proceed to do just that. Okay, looking good. Yeah, you can see that the water level is down a bit, because you can see some sixes in there. That means that that well has been used at some point. Someone took water out of it. Those horrible people. Those horrible people. Okay, so any exposed gems I want to dig out, and that's the thing. I'm gonna start training up a guy, so actually another important thing I want to do, I want to dig out some more rooms here, because I'm gonna set up a storage of finished goods here, namely mugs, and then I'm gonna have my gem guy encrust those mugs with, well, stuff. As such, I'm gonna want that gem guy to actually be next to those mugs, because you can't tell them to encrust mugs specifically, just finished goods, and I don't want them. I want him taking the stuff from the mug storage, right? That's what he should be taking them from. The closest spot with ye mugs. As such, we need to dig out some more rooms here for proper storages nearby. Because we're gonna have to have a finished, or rather cut gem storage, we're gonna need... Yeah, I'm gonna arrange things a bit differently than I normally do, but it's gonna be fine, don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, they're digging out that. Feel free, we have the whole of winter to do this properly, so that shouldn't be a problem. I want to build a floor here to cover up that place so that, you know, we don't have a problem there anymore. Okay, that is coming along nicely. We're more than halfway done, I would say. Schorl. Schorl is a absolutely useless gemstone, which is worth absolutely nothing, but it's good for practice, I suppose, so we'll take what we can get, obviously. So this is the end of the silver vein wall, and it extends out this way, it seems. Okay, it seems good. You'll probably work with that and be happy with that. So you're making booze. He hasn't become a brewer yet, which means that he doesn't have that much practice. Yeah, he's just a dabbling brewer. He hasn't achieved the first level yet. Okay, the merchants will be leaving soon. I'm perfectly fine with that. That does not bother me at all. Okay, the outpost liaison is still chasing after my expedition leader because my expedition leader is doing crazy shit. That can continue for a while, just not too long. Still, this is mostly done, right? Not much of that left anyway. So, just have to wait for a bit, I suppose. Okay. Okay, so you have smooth... Huh? Why the fuck isn't this dug out? Whoops! Don't dig out that. Okay, smooth out this then. Okay? Apparently I missed a few places. Okay, let's just tell him to smooth everything here. That will be good for now. We can start with this. Just smooth it out and it'll be okay, duckling, it'll be okay. Damn, that miner is so slow. Okay, they are leaving. Apparently there's blood here.
Quick run! Been detected.
Okay, a thief. He's fucked. Ooh, free stuff. I'm gonna unforbid it so that my people grab it, and now I'm gonna have some stuff. Okay. And apparently Soundsense says I got a achievement. Roll on the ground, witness a beheading. Wonderful. I do love achievements. Because they're achievements, right? It makes me feel so fulfilled when I get an achievement, you know? Just like saying first on a video does. I'm just kidding, I don't do that kind of shit. I'm not a complete pervert. Okay, so seems we have a bit of leather, that's fine. How many cats have we got? A bit of kitten. Yeah, the adopted ones, the ones that have a owner, are actually named. Okay, you. So, general information. Okay. Want to see if I have... No. No. I want to make sure that they can... No, they're all the wrong gender, so I can't actually kill that grown-up cat. Okay, that's fine. So we're not slaughtering cats yet. Even though that's some really good eats. Okay, so now they're building the wall. Have these been... No, they haven't been suspended, so that's fine. Yeah, it takes a long while to drag the stone out there, but it's necessary so that we can have fisher dwarfs. Speaking of...
The dwarven bastard will take me alive.
Okay, yeah, they... Well, they won't catch him, I think. He's too fast. Wolverine, mutilated corpse. Do I have a butcher? He's probably doing something else. Leatherworking and that. Yep, take you off of all of that, in fact. Because I want him to grab that mutilated corpse and actually slaughter it. Because that's some good eats right there. And we want them. Okay, so. This is nearly done. Okay, good. Really good, in fact. Hopefully it doesn't rot before we can...
Betrayed by the cats!
Yes, indeed. Betrayed by the cats. I do have a few of those. You You're a pet, so I can't slaughter you. Okay, and they're afraid of the kobold thief. And they suspended construction of a wall. And there, okay, that's fine. The suspended ones will just temporarily cancel and then re-queue because it'll be easier that way. In all kinds of ways. Yeah, and the cats, they bring the vermin they killed to their masters if they have adopted someone and show it to them. Because obviously that's how you demonstrate that you're a good pet, by showing killed stuff to your master. Okay, just build those, that looks good. Could you just conduct a fucking meeting, please, already? And what do I want? I don't want iron, I don't want any of that, but if they have coal... Oh, they didn't, right? When we embarked, we didn't have coal, so they're not gonna have any of that, are they? But okay, that's fine. Okay, so we'll have a large group of fisher dwarfs to really, you know, get up on. Get ahead of that, and... Okay, so we can now begin discussion. So what do we want? We don't want that. Gold is good, steel is excellent. I'm picking the stuff that I'll be able to sell really, really well once I turn it into mugs or goblets. So platinum and electrum as well. Pig iron is good to have. Okay, so stones after that. Where are the stones? Actually, important bit. Booze. Bring us lots. We should be able to get our economy going, so we won't have a situation where we have so little money next time. That was just unfortunate. So silver, gold... Why the fuck am I taking silver nuggets? That's bullshit. Platinum nuggets. Cassiterite. Cassiterite is something which you can actually use to smelt bronze from copper, which is why we want it. We want a lot of it, and that's actually pretty good. So gold, platinum, and cassiterite, all valuable things to have. Okay, so this is blocked off. That's our fishing zone. That's good. So now we can have fisher dwarfs. Dig that out. We want to... All the exposed gems I'm gonna take. Might actually just channel this whole thing out. Just dig out this whole mountain. Or as much of a mountain as it is. Okay, everyone's bringing stuff inside. That sounds good. Okay. So that's them telling me the prices they'll have, and this... Now they're gonna tell me what they want and what they're willing to pay extra for. Which is fine. Okay, so what do you want? They want powder and rings. Both of which are pain in the ass to make. Yeah, I think we can't make any more booze because we're out of barrels. Actually, that's the thing. Make a fuck ton. Just make all the barrels you can. Also, where the fuck are our miners? What are they actually doing? Oh, they went there first. They have a weird set of priorities actually at times. It's a thing. Okay, down below. How are we looking? Has that been dug out? Not completely. We want that to be open as well. Okay, so P for gems. Okay, how close is that to the main? That's very close to the main actual stockpile. So actually we're gonna do this differently. We're gonna do this down here instead. Just cause... Okay, looks good. And just brush it out. I know it's a messy way to do it, but bear with me, okay? It just seems less messy to me. Faster anyway. Okay, so this is gonna be a pretty large area because this is gonna be our main workshop floor, right? This is where the little dwarves make Santa's toys. Well, sort of, kind of, as a thing. Okay, let them dig it all out. Them digging that out would be useful though. Also, since that is finished, actually turn all of this off. And commit. Good. Okay, looking good, looking good, looking good. Water reserves are fine. So all seems good so far. Okay, that's some silver there. Okay, seems good. You're working. That's again good. Okay, cobaltite doors. We're gonna need more doors for this, obviously. Okay, so how many have we got? We have 6. We're gonna need at least 10 more. Okay, we can now unsuspend this for one thing. Okay, you are apparently not currently making barrels, but all the same. Okay, so the silver is right there, and we have struck Konzanite apparently, which is pretty valuable. Only one though, right? Yeah, rough Konzanites. Still, it's gems that we can use to make stuff happen. And I think that after doing this, we're gonna dig down to the magma level so that we don't need... The idea is that you need charcoal as fuel to make stuff happen in the forges. I want to avoid that, which is why we're gonna build magma forges instead. Hence the thing. No, we're not gonna starve at least. That's good to know. Also, I think we want to actually remove all of this. Okay. Because fuck this as a dining room, we're gonna move that goodness below. So. Okay. And some tables, of course. Yes, we're gonna start making our main hall down below, because this was always just a temporary thing, and we can make another farm here, in fact. And that will be a thing. All of that is getting removed. Remove that too. And that is slated for removal as well. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, speaking of, what about wells? Yes, 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 please. Okay, I think I linked these up. So, let's pull these and see what happens. Okay, speaking of, let's just move all of those chairs and tables down here as well. Okay, out of chairs, so tables, 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 tables. Good. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, those got pulled. Okay, right, and we wanted to dig out like this. Okay, seems fine. Okay, so when's the next diggering gonna happen? Right, these dwarfs are up to legendary miner status. 2 of them, which is good. Legendary +1s, to be exact. Okay, that's fine. Right, the moment we get down below, I'll want to make a basic set of copper armor for 10 people, and some silver weaponry, probably. But I think I actually want to take a short break and, you know, let's just pause the game here and stop the recording here. So, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'm gonna record a bit more today, but I'm gonna take a short break now, so see you then.